everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. This is Karen.
Hello, thank you for watching this video. I am Shane.
Today we're looking at a lesson called Translation Practice, and we will be talking about learning English.
Watching videos.
Watching videos and learning English.
I think it's a really great way to learn any language, especially English, because there is so much content online.
Yes.
Like, for example, YouTube. There are so many English language videos that any topic that you're interested in,
you can learn.
And you can find high quality video on YouTube with subtitles. You can even control the speed.
Make it faster or slower depending on your needs.
Yeah, and there's even specific videos to teach English, or you can watch TV shows from America or the UK or Canada.
They really helped me too when I first went to Canada. I watched a lot of sitcoms. And they were so interesting. There were a lot of funny, TV shows. And then this is what people usually say in their, daily lives and how you pick it up. So, yeah, it's really, really useful.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about the culture of the language that you're trying to learn. So if you want to learn North American English, you watch a North American show, like a sitcom or something, and you will really learn a lot about the people.
You are right.
And then that means you'll learn a lot about the language, too. Great way to learn.
And watch our videos.
That's right. Watch our videos. You'll learn the most.
You are right. And enjoy today's lesson.
Thank you for watching our video.
Thank you for watching.
Translation practice. Practice A.
You should always treat people with respect, even if you don't agree with them. In this way, you can avoid making enemies and even get help when you're in need.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to this month's translation practice. Translation practice is all about the translation. Yes, during our translation practice lesson, we help you translate 4 Chinese sentences into perfect English.
Indeed, everyone, translation can be difficult. That's why Jeff and I are here, though. With our help, you'll be translating like a pro in no time. Okay, let's begin. The first sentence of the day is 今天要翻译的第一个句子是即使你不赞成他们，你都应该要尊重别人。那句子的主词是你。动词是应该尊重，由于这个句子是在陈述事实，所以时态用现在式。
I sense that you guys want to get going on the explanations. Well, I'm not going to disappoint you. The first explanation of the day has to do with a phrase, even if. You can use the phrase even if when you're trying to say that something will not change or will persist no matter what. Yes, this phrase helps to emphasize that it doesn't matter. No matter the situation, whether true or false or anything in between, a result will be the same. Something will remain unaltered, etc. This is how this phrase is often used. Now, you can also use this phrase in a less emphatic way when saying that something should be done, though it might not really affect a result. For example, you should exercise daily even if you have little time to spare.
就算你几乎没有多余的时间可以利用，还是要维持规律运动的习惯。那么 even if 就表示即使或是就算，那它是 if 条件子句的强调用法，用来引导条件或是假设的情况，去强调说无论情况是否成立，都不会影响到结果。例如 We're going to have a barbecue tomorrow, even if it rains. 即使明天下雨，我们还是会烤肉。那这边要提醒同学们 ，even though 表示即使啊，虽然，尽管。听起来 even if 跟 even though 好像都是即使怎么样，可是要注意 even though 是 though 或是 although 的强调说法，那它是用来强调尽管某件事已经发生了，或是某个情况已经存在了，但还是有某个结果。像是 even though it rained, we still had a great time. 尽管有下雨，我们还是玩得很开心。Okay.Actually, Jeff and I most always agree with one another. It's amazing, but true. We usually see eye to eye.
Yes, one way or another, Hanny and I rarely disagree with one another. Don't agree with somebody. Disagree with somebody. If you agree with someone, you have the same opinion or the same belief as they do.If you don't agree with someone, you differ with them in terms of point of view. In a situation like this, by the way, you can say that you don't agree with somebody or that you disagree with them. Either is a-okay. For example, I'll have to disagree with you, sir. What you are saying is wrong.
我不赞同您说的话，您所说的是错的。那么 agree 这个动词它表示赞同、同意，在它的前面加上字首 dis 这个部分表示不或是相反，那就会变成 disagree 这个动词就表示不同意。好，要表达不赞成某人，英文可以说 don't agree with somebody 或者是 disagree with somebody。例如Eric gets angry when someone disagrees with him. 每当有人不赞同 Eric 的意见，他就会生气。好，那顺便补充一个片语，刚刚有说到 see eye to eye 是指意见一致，我们可以用 see eye to eye with somebody 来表达跟某人意见相同，或是用 see eye to eye on something 来表达对某事物意见一致。Well, Jeff, that was a good example.
Thank you.
You should disagree with someone who is lying or who is saying something wrong.
Right. You should always disagree with a person who is speaking like that. Speaking of. Should always. Just now, I recommended a course of action.I said that you should always do something. The word should suggested what to do, while the word always was used to say that you should always do this. This should be done every time. For example, you should always look both ways before crossing the street.
过马路之前，你都应该要注意两边的来车。那么 should always 表示都应该要怎么样怎么样，然后特别注意 always 是频率副词，它表示总是或是每次都是。那常见的用法是摆在 be 动词之后或是一般动词之前。那当有助动词的时候呢，就必须摆在助动词之后，一般动词之前。例如 You should always wear sunscreen before you go outside. 出门前你都应该要擦防晒。Okay.Anything else that we should always do, Jeff?
Yes, Hanny. You should always treat people with respect. Treat people with respect, or respect people. Here, we're not talking about candy, like a treat. No. The word treat here is a verb, meaning to act towards someone or something in some way. So, if you treat someone with respect, you behave in such a way that you show others that you respect them. By the way, yes, the word respect can be used as either a noun or a verb. If you respect someone, verb, you show them respect, noun, and that means you show them admiration, let's say, based on who they are as an individual. For example, Roger is well liked because he treats everyone with respect.
如果你总是懂得尊重别人，自然就会受到大家喜爱。那么 respect 这个字可以当名词或当动词。当名词呢，表示尊敬、敬意；当动词就表示尊敬、敬重。好，我们要表达尊重别人，英文可以说 treat people with respect。那么 respect 在这边当名词，也可以说 respect people。那这时候 respect 就是当动词。好，要特别注意的是 treat 这个字呢，当动词它有对待的意思。那当我们说 treat somebody or something with something， 就表示以某种方式来对待某人或某事物。那 treat somebody with respect 就表示用尊重的态度来对待某人。例如 You should treat your elders with respect。你应该要尊重长辈。好啦，现在我们已经学会所有相关文法重点，可以翻译整个句子了。So the sentence could be:
You should always treat people with respect, even if you don't agree with them. I completely agree with that. You really should treat your fellow human beings with respect. Everybody deserves respect. Okay, let's move on to our lesson's next sentence.
好，今天要翻译的第二个句子是：这样一来，你可以避免树敌，甚至在你需要的时候得到帮助。那这句的主词是你，动词是可以避免。那因为这个句子是在承接上一句，所以时态是用现在简单式。
Okay, here in sentence number 2, we have some more phrases to explain. Let's begin with the phrase, in this way. In this way. This phrase comes in handy when you are explaining, especially when you are trying to say how something occurred, how it occurs, or how it will occur. In this way, is similar to saying, this is how. For example, in this way, Dave began cornering the stock market.
也太强了吧！我还真想知道你要怎么垄断股市，是不是至少要很有钱，有庞大的资金呢？好 ，in this way 字面上表示以这种方式，那它可以用来表达这样一来怎么样怎么样，像是 Ron usually goes to work by bike. In this way, he gets some extra exercise. Ron 通常是骑脚踏车去上班，那这样一来，他可以额外多做一些运动。Cornering the stock market? Really? How did Dave do that?
Annie, if I knew that, I would have cornered the stock market.
It's true.
How he did it is a mystery to me. While doing this, though, cornering the stock market, Dave ended up making a lot of enemies. And you should avoid making enemies. Avoid making enemies. The verb avoid means to not do something intentionally or to prevent something. The verb avoid can be followed by either a noun or a verb ing. By the way, you should make friends. You should not do the opposite. That is, you should not make enemies. You should not strike up negative relationships with others. Yeah, you should avoid doing this. For example, you should avoid making enemies. Life without enemies is hard enough as it is.
人生已经很难了，不要到处树立敌人，让自己过得更痛苦。那么 avoid 是指避免或是防止，那它是及物动词，后面要接名词或动名词。例如 The doctor advised her to avoid fatty foods. 医生建议她要避开油腻的食物。好，那么至于 make an enemy 就表示树立敌人，和某人交恶。我们也可以用复数 make enemies 来表达。所以呢，要说避免树敌，这个英文就可以说 avoid making enemies。例如 He tries to avoid making enemies at work. 他试着避免在工作上树立敌人。Okay, we only have one more phrase to discuss, and when we're done here, we can take a break.
Yay! And this is good. I am in need of a break. Be in need. If you are in need of something, you need that thing. If you are in need, you require help or assistance. Now, one note, this phrase is serious. Use it in serious or official situations. For example, a true friend helps a friend in need.
当朋友在你需要帮忙的时候伸出援手，那才是真正的朋友。就像哆啦 A 梦一样，他会伸出援手。好冷。来看 in need 可以指金钱或是食物上的缺乏、短缺。那它也可以用来表达需要协助的。我们可以用 be in need 来表达有需要、有困难。例如，I'll help you whenever you're in need. 当你有需要的时候，有困难的时候，我都会帮助你。好啦，现在我们已经学会所有相关的单字片语，可以翻译整个句子喽。So the sentence could be:
In this way, you can avoid making enemies and even get help when you're in need. Okay, with that, 2 sentences are down and only 2 remain. And it is also time for a break. But don't go away. We'll be right back with the second half of this month's translation practice.
Translation practice. Practice B.
I know that there is no shortcut to learning English. Therefore, I've made a habit of watching English language videos every day.
Welcome back. So far, we've translated 2 sentences of this month's translation practice, and we're going to translate 2 more. 今天要翻译的第3个句子是我知道学习英文没有捷径。那么句子的主词是我，动词是知道。那么这个句子在陈述事实，所以时态用现在式。
And here we have a sentence pattern to review. Now, I know that sentence patterns can be tricky, so I'll try to make this as painless as possible. I know that, subject plus verb. Here, if you know that something is the case, you are aware of it and how it might affect you or someone else or something. You know how to deal with it, etc. Now, to be clear, this pattern isn't simply used to declare that you have some factual knowledge or to say that you are acquainted with someone or something. If you know that something is true, you are indicating that you know of something and understand it and aren't fooling yourself about it, etc. For example, I know that you like to sleep in, but you can't be late to school every day.
我知道你老是喜欢睡超过时间，可是你不能上学迟到啊，所以还是要乖乖起床。那么 I know that 主词加动词，这个句型表示我知道怎么样怎么样。那其中的 that 子句是用来当动词 know 的受词。例如 I know that finding a new job is not easy, but you need to keep on trying. 我知道找新工作并不容易，但你还是要继续加油，继续尝试。Okay, I know that sentence pattern was tough, but don't worry. Coming up next, we're going to cover an easy phrase. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll even take a shortcut to make things even easier for ourselves.
Not on your life, Hanny. Not on your life. There is no shortcut, 2 or 4, plus verb ing or noun. Everyone, a shortcut is an easier, faster, shorter way of doing something. Often, lazy people look for shortcuts because these people would like to do the least amount of work possible. But here's the thing. There are no shortcuts in life. More generally, there is no shortcut to or for plus verb ing or noun. These phrases are great, by the way, when saying that hard work is a must, or when saying that hard work will benefit you in the end. Whereas laziness will catch up with you. For example, there is no shortcut to becoming a grandmaster in chess.
不管要成为哪个领域的大师都是没有捷径的，你只能不断的苦练。那么 there is no shortcut 加上 to 或是 for 再加名词或动名词，这个句型就表示什么什么没有捷径。那其中的名词 shortcut 就表示捷径，像是 There is no shortcut to becoming a professional soccer player. 要成为职业足球员是没有捷径的。好啦，现在我们已经学会2个句型，可以翻译整个句子了。So the sentence could be,
I know that there is no shortcut to learning English. Okay, now it is time to look at the final sentence of the day.
好，今天要翻译的最后一个句子，也就是第4个句子是，因此我已养成每天观看英语学习影片的习惯。那么句子的主词是我，动词是已养成。那我们从动词已养成已经怎么样，可以判断时态是现在完成式。
Okay, let's not dawdle. Let the explanations begin once again. Therefore, as a result. The word therefore and the phrase as a result are almost identical in meaning. If something happens as a result of something else, this thing follows that thing or happens because of that thing. Look for reasons and causes and consequences and effects in the following sentences. These things are often found in sentences featuring the word therefore and the phrase as a result. For example, here are the sentences. For example, the rain fell all week long. As a result, there was flooding in the city. Or, I have had enough of you. Therefore, I am calling off our friendship.
刚刚 Jeff 老师的第一个例句是说，下雨下了整个礼拜，因此造成那个城市淹水了。那么第2个例句是说，我受够你了，所以我跟你切8段。好，那要表达因此怎么样？我们可以用副词 therefore， 或者是副词片语 as a result 来表达。那么 therefore 是稍微比较正式的用字。我们来造个例句 ：Jake got up late this morning. As a result, he missed the first class. Jake 今天早上晚起床，结果就错过第1堂课了。Okay, we are now done with that explanation, and as a result, we can move on to the next explanation, a discussion of another sentence phrase.
Sounds good to me. Make a habit of verb, ing, or noun. Okay, the word habit has gotten a bad rap. A habit is usually something bad that a person does over and over again, and which they can't control. Smoking, for instance, is a bad habit. But there are good habits too. Good habits are things that you do all the time, maybe in a normal or scheduled way. Anyway, this phrase comes in handy, or these phrases I should say, they come in handy when you want to talk about forming a new and good habit. Yes, to make a habit of verb ing or noun, that's to start to do something good over and over again. For example, you should make a habit of going to bed earlier. That way, you won't be tired all day long.
你应该要养成早睡的习惯，那样一来，你才不会一整天都觉得很疲倦。那么 make a habit of 加上名词或动名词，就表示养成什么的习惯，像是 I've made a habit of drinking a glass of water before bed. 我已经养成睡前喝一杯水的习惯了。Okay, let's start to wrap things up. Only one discussion stands between us and the end of today's lesson.
Right, so let's take a look. English language video. Can you see me? If you can, great. That means you're watching an English language video. Videos, what are those? Videos are things that you can watch, specifically Videos are digital files or computer files, files on a DVD or on a hard drive or on the internet or on the cloud or on YouTube that you can watch. Yeah, videos used to come on analog videotapes, but that technology is dead. Anyway, what you're watching? This just happens to be a video in English that is meant to teach people English. It's an English language video. For example, watch our English language videos on YouTube.
同学们可以上 YouTube 网站收看我们的英语学习影片哦。那么 English language video 就表示英语学习影片，很简单吧？例如 Sharon is watching an English language video on her phone. Sharon 正在用手机看英语学习影片。好啦，现在我们已经学会所有相关文法重点，可以翻译整个句子喽。So the sentence could be.
Therefore, I've made a habit of watching English language videos every day.
Well, folks, we are now done, but I hope that this month's translation practice has been helpful for you.
Me too. But with that, we are out of time. Yes, sadly, translation practice is over, and it is time for a break. But don't go away. We'll be back soon.
工作中遇到摆烂的同事，5句表达不满的实用句。欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，我是悠悠。我们在工作当中，有时候遇到那种很摆烂的同事，
是摆烂还是白烂呢？
差不多，
只要摆烂就摆烂。
对，你要怎么表达自己不爽呢？
今天就来教大家如何对同事表达不满的5个实用句。
4+1，5
个。1 Don't give me attitude. 2 Stop acting this way. 3 Knock it off. 4 You're getting on my nerves. 5 You're a pain in the neck.
首先，有的人态度很差，喜欢趾高气扬的说：“这个工作你做，那个工作你做，这个工作他做。”
这时候呢，就麦下去没有了，你就可以跟他说 "Don't give me attitude."
Don't give me attitude.
对，字面上很好玩，对不对？不要给我态度。
哎，那
对 ，attitude 是态度嘛，但 give someone attitude 意思就是对某个人很粗鲁啊、没礼貌、蔑视人家，用鼻孔瞪人家。就像小孩子，你叫他干嘛干嘛，然后他就给你翻白眼。这个时候你就可以说 "Don't give me attitude"， 或者是呢 "Don't be rude to me"。
Don't be rude to me。
对，不要这么没有礼貌哈。Rude 是粗鲁，然后没礼貌，没礼貌。Don't be rude to me。
翻白眼。但是如果对方老是摆烂、爱抱怨，你可以跟他说：“哦，拜托你不要这样，好不好？
不要这样好吗 ？Stop acting this way.
Stop acting this way.
不要再这个样子。那如果对你就是他还是明知故犯不听，你就跟他说 Knock it off.
你够了你，
对你够了 ，Knock it off. Knock it off.
Knock it off.
Knock off 是敲掉，把一个东西把它打掉。那 Knock it off 就是你。
好像那个打地鼠
，knock it off， 对，你太超过了，这样
太过分了。有时候真的很过分，要警告对方，你真的惹毛我。我跟你讲，我
好，这个我来，就是呢 ，get on someone's nerves，get
on someone's nerves，
好，你快要让我抓狂了哈。nerve 这个字呢是神经。
你要踩到我神经了，我跟你说。
对，就是我快要抓狂。那 nerve 它的形容词是 nervous， 有没有？好，就是紧张的哦。那这边就你踩到它的线了。You are getting on my nerves， 这一句话很常见，就是呢，你快要把我抓狂了，我快要生气了。
You are getting on my nerves。
You are getting on my nerves，
好像是妈妈对小孩常说的。You are getting on my nerves。
或者是某个人总是会惹你生气。OK，He's always getting on my nerves。他总是让我不开心，所以这个时候我们可以说啊，这个人真是很讨厌。讨厌，我们英文可以说 a pain in the neck，a pain in the neck。
脖子怎么了？
对，就是有点像是那个脖子疼，有没有？就是那个落枕啊，哈。You are a pain in the neck。Pain
in the neck。
对，就是你真的是一个让人很抓狂的
痛，就是抓狂到你脖子都要痛了，是不是
？Pain in the neck，
pain in the neck，
超讨厌。好，我们来看一下今天的 live action。
Come on, don't give me attitude.
What attitude? I'm just saying it's none of my business.
Knock it off. Everyone knows you are in charge.
You are in charge.
You're really getting on my nerves.
No, you are getting on my nerves, and you are such a pain in the neck.